What's the best way for new or returning members to become involved and meet new people? What a great question. What a great question. Now, one of the questions, one of the ways, I think, is by showing up in person, online, and listening to your heart when it is being spoken to, when you feel like, oh, this spoke directly to me. And then find out, how can I have more of that? For example, when there is, when you hear that we talk a lot about that we are a community that loves and supports each other, we celebrate life with one another, we have a lot of events that we do together that are not necessarily Sunday morning coming to church, right? And so how could you step into one of those? You know, you heard earlier today in our announcements that we're having another Taizé in the park. That is an idea that was born from one community member who said, I want to take this wonderful contemplative service that is Taizé inspired and take it out into the world. And let's do it in a park. And so we're doing this now. And so that is how it is. It's really not to look what needs to be fixed or what needs to be done here, but rather what lights me up. What do I want to do? What am I getting excited about? And know that this community is so wide and so deep that there is enough space for everyone to live their passion here. And I think that is what we have lived out loud here in front and with everyone. And it is possible for every person that comes. A really good example of this is an idea Reverend Leslie had a couple of weeks ago. She said, I would like to engage the entire congregation in a fun activity. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
I do want to talk about it. So, in marketing, there is this thing called gamification. And it's where you create a game out of whatever it is that you need to do in an organization. And so we have created the most lo-fi, gamified activity that I think has ever been created, which is this. It's a bingo card. For folks that are in the sanctuary, they are on the banquette on the way out. For folks that are online, you can download your own on the online concierge page. And it is spiritual bingo. So we have 25 activities that range all across different kinds of ways you can be spiritual, because one of our big pushes this year is everything is spiritual. You can be spiritual in your social life. You can be spiritual in your spiritual practice, obviously. You can be spiritual in the way you study. You can be spiritual in the way you eat. Everything can be spiritual. So this has 25 different ways to engage in spirituality over the course of January. Some of them will be expected, some of them won't be. It is age neutral, so Addie can participate, and so can, I'm not gonna even try to guess who's the oldest in the room, and everyone in between. When you have it all the way filled out, we have a little prize for you. You can turn it in at the concierge table towards the end of the month, and you'll get a little prize. We want you to be trying, and we want us to be trying things maybe that are outside of the realm of what we would normally do to explore the community, to get to know each other better, and to deepen into creating our own daily substantial spiritual practice.
Yay!
Yay! Play bingo.